The man laid hands. It was not in a service, in his office. Take that power. I stood up. I was walking out. I collapsed. I checked myself. I stood well. I have traveled in the spirit. What's going on here? I've contacted some dimensions. I've touched some ways of glory. I was walking. I fell again. Dunsin had to hold me.
Welcome to Pastor's Hub. This is a very quick one. Apostle Michael Orokpo has explained how he was rescued by gospel minister Dunsin Oyekan out of the office of Pastor Paul Enenche. He was explaining what happened to him at the office of the man of God after he laid hand on him, that he fell down flat and he didn't know what was happening to him, that the impartation was so much that it took the assistance of Dunsin Oyekan and others to carry him practically out of that office. And he was explaining and encouraging Christians never to joke with impartation of the men of God. I want you to watch this video and hear this wonderful experience by Apostle Michael Orokpo. Watch this and send your thought to us in this channel. God bless you, and please subscribe to this channel for more updates. I will see you next time.
I went to the place of prayer and God showed me a vision of Dr. Pastor Paul. Really, in that season, as God will have it, I didn't even know how to access it. And it's not in my repertoire to start pursuing men. I prefer to search them in the spirit, but God was leading me to a man. It was that same season that he asked of me, where's this young man? I hear of him. Tell him to come and see me. Really? Immediately I went there. I prepared myself. And when I showed up, the man laid hands on me. My body melted. Me that thought I have interacted with glory. Intensities are different. Oh. The man laid hands. It was not in a service, in his office. Take that power. I stood up. I was walking out. I collapsed. I checked myself. I stood well. I have traveled in the spirit. What's going on here? I've contacted some dimensions. I've touched some ways of glory. I was walking. I fell again. Dunsin had to hold me. And that was how they carried me from the office. They told me, go and do a 3 days fast. Come back. After fasting for 3 days, he took me to the altar. And that was when he spoke as a patriarch. He said, every tongue that have risen against you, I cancel it. You don't know secrets. You don't know secrets. Do you know the battles that I have fought in 2 years? I would have crashed. But a man of rank, he said, every tongue that have risen against you, I cancel it. He said, every gang up against you, I scatter it. He said, every negative desire about your destiny, I stop it. And he was giving prophecies, commandments, and laws in the spirit. When he was done, he said, now hear this. I plant into your destiny new dimensions. I open this city to you. I write a commandment. Go forward and prosper. I was on the floor. He emptied a bottle of oil on my head. And when he finished, he walked away. He doesn't need to be there. He has finished his work. See, if you despise men, you are finished. That's why some of the battles that should have pulled us down, when they come against us, they see another man too. Because when a man puts his spiritual credibility on you, his angels begin to defend you. It's a law in the spirit. See, some people think why we honor men is because of relevance by association. Church is not politics. Relevance by association may happen in the world, not in the kingdom. In this kingdom, it is the Spirit of God that he takes from a man and puts on another man. If God does not invest that grace on you, if you like, hug them everywhere, it will translate to nothing. Even the men of God, some of them, their children don't carry what other people have received from them. Their children that carry their DNA and their names. Because there's nothing like relevance by association in the kingdom. It's transference of spirits. It said, get Joshua, a man in whom is the spirit, lay your hands upon him, I will take some of the honor that is upon your life and put on him. That's how men rise.